Let me show you a WordPress plugin that can be your Zapier alternative with unlimited tasks. So let's go check it out right now. What's up, everyone? The WordPress plugin that I want to show you is called Flowmatic. It can create automations just like you would in Zapier. Now, one of the big benefits that Flowmatic has is that you can run unlimited tasks and you don't have limits on what type of applications you can use. If you use Zapier, they're going to limit you on the task count and they're going to limit you on what type of apps that you can connect to, because some of the connections are premium and you have to pay more for that one. So that doesn't happen with Flomatic. Now, to understand their pricing is that it's based on per website. So in my personal perspective, all you need is one of these and you can run all your automations, because you can run automations with WordPress automations inside of WordPress or external automations without having to do anything with WordPress. So one site is more than enough. You're going to get all these features included. And like I said, unlimited tasks. All right. So I have Flowmatic installed on my WordPress site already, and this is my test site. So I'm going to show you the basic overview of the workflows that you can run here on Flowmatic. Now, before I get started, let me show you the sponsor for the video, which is Hostinger. So in Hostinger, you can grab a shared hosting plan, which is super affordable, and you can install several sites in it. So let's go into web hosting, and I'm going to show you an extra discount coupon code that you can apply. So scroll down here. You're going to be able to view the shared hosting plans. You can start off from $2.99 from $9.99. So depending on the amount of websites that you want and the storage that you need and the features that you want here, you can select the plan that you like. In this case, let me show you the business plan. I'm going to add it to cart and we're going to apply that coupon code. First off, you want to select the amount of months that you want to pay in advance. I recommend 48 months. You lock in the lowest price, lowest renewal price, plus you're good to go for 48 months. You don't have to make any payments for that amount of time. So it's the best option. To apply the coupon code, it's right here. So right now the price is $191.52. But if you apply my coupon code, that's Saas Master, and apply it, the price is going to drop to $172.37. So use the coupon code if you plan to grab your shared hosting plan. Okay, so this is my Flowmatic plugin already installed. And the way you want to get started is by activating the integrations that you plan to use. So in this case, you'll have activated the default ones. You can have a simple automation or a super complex automation. It depends up to you. So it can be something complex with API or something simple with a WordPress integration. So for example, if you plan to use, I don't know, Bounceless, go ahead and install that one so you can use it. And the idea is to not install any files that you don't need if you don't plan to make that integration. Let's go ahead and add Divi form also in case you have Divi installed right here. And once you're done activating the ones that you want to use, you want to head on over to workflows, and in workflows, you can start a new workflow right here. Now, like I mentioned, you can use this internally with automating WordPress, or you can use this externally with integrating applications. For example, I can use this, for example, for a job form, and then I can automate it to add that data into Airtable or pass that email through Bounceless without having to do anything with WordPress. So the idea of this plugin is to use it either internally or externally for your automations. Remember, I told you that with one site you could do everything? Well, that is possible. So let's go ahead and stick with WordPress, but let me show you what you can do. So you can do with Herald Email Parser, webhooks. So if you bring something from a webhook, you can go ahead and start your automation from here, because this is the trigger. So this needs to happen first in order to start an automation. So if you integrate with WordPress, which is automatically, and this is the best way to go if you want to integrate with WordPress, because it's already connected inside of here, and you can do a whole lot more than what you would do, for example, in Zapier, because it's already here. You can create new users, a new post, a new page, a new media, a new comment, etc. And in this case, this is a trigger. So if a new user is created, it's going to trigger something. So for example, let's just say we're going to create a new user, capture response. So it's waiting for a new user to be created. Let's go into the next page here with the user. Let's go ahead and create it just for testing purposes. Let me go ahead and add anything right here. Let's go ahead and add the user, and it's going to trigger it. See how it did? It had the login, the nickname, the nice name in this case, the email, the date, etc. And now I can automate with this data. Now, this is just a hypothetical case. It could be a new post, a new comment, and trigger something. But what if it's a new user and I want to send out an email? Well, that is possible. So I'll choose from the applications and I can use the SMTP. For example, let me go ahead and search for it. I can use email right here, SMTP. At my details, I can use the WP default, so I don't have to create the SMTP, or I can use my custom SMTP, which is the way to go because it's going to be sent out with your own email. Add the data here and it's going to trigger this. So every single time that a user is created, it's going to trigger this. Or how about that a user is created and you want it to go through a bounce list, all right? So because you want to check that email, that is possible. And this is a really great idea when you have a WooCommerce store, for example, because a new customer is created and you want to check if the email is legit. Maybe you want to send out an automation, create an email flow. That is possible here. You can use delays, routers, emails, etc., all from here, or send that data to somewhere else. For example, right now, if the user is created, maybe we'll want to have a backup in Airtable. Well, that is possible, connecting it to Airtable. Now, that is the basic overall of Flowmatic. You can do a whole lot more. They even have AI chatbot, variables, history, and all that good stuff. But the main focus is that Zapier alternative where you can create your automations inside of Flowmatic really easily with this plugin. And like I said, the biggest benefit is having unlimited task executions, all with one single website. But if you need this in more sites or you plan to use this for clients, then jump into developer, business, or the ultimate plans. But there you go. That is Flowmatic. If you want to grab it, the link we provided in the description. And that's a wrap.